Welcome to Illuminating Faith Channel. In today's fast-paced, bustling world, how many of us truly find inner peace? The pressures from work, relationships, or simply the deluge of information on social media, all can leave our minds chaotic and distracted. We often ask ourselves, how can I regain focus? How can I cope with these relentless thoughts? Today, we're going to journey back in time to a profoundly meaningful story from Saint Anthony the Great, often considered the father of monasticism. His story, though millennia old, still offers invaluable lessons for our lives today. Saint Anthony the Great, renowned for his ascetic practices and profound spiritual insights, was a man who dedicated his life to God despite facing numerous trials. During his years of solitude in the desert, he wasn't merely seeking physical isolation, but a deep spiritual connection. Yet even in this sacred space, he grappled with the turbulence of thoughts, the pangs of idleness, and the torment of mental confusion. There were moments when he felt utterly lost, like a ship without an anchor in a storm-tossed sea. In those dark hours, he cried out to the Almighty, "Lord, I wish to be saved. I long for peace and closeness to you, but my thoughts will not let me. What shall I do with this affliction? How can I be saved?" One day, as Saint Anthony wrestled with these internal struggles, he decided to step out of his secluded hut. As he did, a sight beyond his wildest expectations unfolded before him. He saw a lone figure, much like a hermit, absorbed in some handiwork. But what truly caught his attention was the rhythm with which this individual worked. After a set time, they would pause, stand up, clasp their hands in prayer, and then return to their task. This cycle of work and devotion repeated itself over and over again, like the steady beating of a heart. This enigmatic figure was none other than an angel of the Lord, sent to guide and reassure the tormented Saint Anthony. As he watched, the angel turned, and with eyes that radiated understanding, spoke in a calm yet commanding voice, "Do the same, and you will be saved." These words were a revelation for Saint Anthony. In that one simple instruction, he found the solution to his turmoil. From that day forward, he integrated these teachings into his monastic life. He engaged in physical labor, but also made time for spiritual pursuits. He learned to balance his life harmoniously between action and contemplation, between work and prayer. And most importantly, he cultivated a strong connection with God through regular prayer and meditation. The story of Saint Anthony teaches us that even the holiest of figures are not exempt from life's struggles, and that seeking divine guidance in times of difficulty is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. It reminds us that the path to enlightenment or salvation is not a passive one, but requires active participation. Just as Saint Anthony found solace and focus in his structured routine, we too can benefit from setting realistic goals and establishing daily habits that include both work and spiritual reflection. Furthermore, this narrative holds a powerful message for those who might think that prayer is enough to attain peace. Saint Anthony's experience illustrates that prayer, while crucial, must be complemented by good works. Prayer provides the direction, but good works pave the path. However, the wisdom of Saint Anthony doesn't end with this story. He also left behind a wonderful metaphor for how we face challenges in life. He said, "When the trees move right and left by the winds, they develop deeper roots and grow taller and stronger." This holds true for us as human beings. Life is not always smooth sailing. Inevitably, we will encounter winds of difficulty, pressure, failures, or even negative thoughts. Like trees buffeted by the wind, these very challenges force us to grow deeper roots. Deeper into what? Deeper into our own inner strength, our resilience and willpower, and especially deeper into our faith in God's power and providence, or a higher power, depending on individual belief. When we accept and confront these challenges, instead of running from them, we learn to become stronger, more resilient, and more spiritually mature. The winds of life are not meant to break us, but to help us develop stronger foundations so we can reach higher and grow stronger. The story and teachings of Saint Anthony the Great serve as a powerful reminder. No matter what difficulties, distractions, or pressures we face, we can always find peace, focus, and the right path. Try applying his lesson. Harmoniously combine work and concrete actions with moments of stillness, prayer, or meditation. And remember, every challenge is not an obstacle, but an opportunity for us to grow, for the roots of our souls to delve deeper into faith and inner strength. Thank you for watching. Please like and share this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss other meaningful stories. May you always find peace and strength in all circumstances.